Okay, hey, I wanted to do a couple, huh? Hang on. We are, I mean, like if everything's, is everything good and what? Yeah. All the seeds? Yeah. Then yeah, I guess that's good. Go ahead, turn it off. I'll come out and water it again later. Okay, thank you. Grab the seed and go inside. Or, I mean, you don't have to go inside, but grab the seed with you before you go inside is what I meant. Okay, gotta go love you, bye. Anyway. Okay, so, we dispatched our meat birds and, well, dispatched and butchered our meat birds yesterday. Huh? Executed, my son said.
One of them was executed for his actions.
Anyway, so I got the pen cleaned out, raked out and shoveled out, and then soaked it really good, and then we just threw out some barley seed, and within probably 5 days I'll be able to put some chickens in here to eat some barley greens, and you know, because we're all about feeding as cheap as we can, but as healthy as we can. So I had to stop this point in the editing process because I had to come out and film this really quick to update you guys on a section of this video that I didn't talk about, and there's going to be a special addition to the video at the very end. So watch it all the way to the end. It is the most adorable thing ever. So I'm gonna tell you about it before you actually see it. But the gal who helped teach us how to dispatch and butcher our chickens, it was myself and my son, another friend of ours and her 2 sons, and then her husband came later, and then the one girlfriend's husband, Norm, was there, and her son, AJ. And so if you aren't already following her, you need to go follow her. She, I would call her the sourdough queen. She is on YouTube, and I will link to her YouTube channel if I can figure out how to do that. If not, I'll actually put up a screenshot of her, and maybe even in the description box I'll put a link to her one of her videos, and it is The Accidental Homesteader. And anyway, her son absolutely loves birds of all kinds, and they have they rescued, I guess a friend had 2 ducks, a male and a female, and they were apparently injured when they got the ducks. A raccoon thought that it would try to kill them, and the backs of their necks were really messed up, but they nursed them back to health, and they have become a family pet duo, and they are the most adorable ducks ever. And you have to watch all the way to the end and see this such a beautiful relationship that AJ has with Doc the duck. And it is something amazing. That duck will follow that little boy, and he's not little, he's a young man, but that duck will follow that young man everywhere he goes, right underneath his feet. It's the most hysterical. I'd almost call him a herding duck. He's so special. Anyway, stay tuned to the end of the video so that you can watch that happen, okay? Hey, okay, so quick video here for you all to say that I tried to, well, I didn't try. but it was my first try at raising meat birds, so a Cornish cross. And I have come to the conclusion that whereas the meat is definitely much more than you would get even with a heritage breed, the trouble isn't worth it to me. So let me tell you why I say that. And I'll start by saying I started off with 15 of them, and only 7.5 weeks in, I was left with only 6. So that's telling you I lost 9. I lost over half of the meat birds that I bought. Some died within a couple weeks. Some died very large. But they do not handle the heat very well. There were 3 of my 6 that failed to thrive and actually grow. They remained, if I had to tell you a size, I would say a small Cornish bird. Not a Cornish cross, just a Cornish hen. And only 3 of them got very large. It was rough. It was rough. And for a small hobby farm to deal with that much death, like in that period of time, that's ridiculous. So, not only did I pay for the cost of the birds, but I paid for the feed. And, yeah, I mean, if I think of it this way, the 6 birds cost me quite a bit of money. So I've come to decide that I'm not going to ever raise them again. I will strictly, which I was doing in the beginning, I was only raising my dual purpose light Sussex and coronation Sussex birds. And whereas a Cornish cross would be prime size between 6 and 8 weeks, I have to wait about 14 to 15 weeks for the dual purpose to be enough meat and not so old that it starts to get tough. So that has been what I've decided. Yesterday is the day that we dispatched and butchered the 6, as well as a mean rooster that I had. I've never had a mean rooster before, and I've got a grandbaby on the way, so I'm not about ready to have a mean rooster around. I would like my grandkids to be able to come in without a problem with me. And so we got rid of him and are down to 3 roosters. And that's where we're going right now. So my son and I just actually, we just got done cleaning out the meat bird pen and put down some barley seed. That's Hondo. Anyway, within 5 days, it'll be ready to throw some chickens in there to eat the greens. And we'll move birds in and out of there as we allow the grass to continue to grow. And anyway, I've got specific birds with specific birds, and we are going for the largest meat we can. So we aren't just going to be frivolously allowing them to breed with whatever birds they want. We want to go with the biggest meat we can, or the biggest birds we can, to get the biggest amount of meat we can out of each bird. We will keep the girls to provide us eggs, and we will dispatch the boys. Honestly, it might be that we use, we could end up getting rid of some of the older girls as well. It's warm, sorry. We'll see. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, and it might be that I specifically breed out and hatch out specifically for meat, whether it's girls or boys. And obviously, sorry, I keep coming in and out because I keep shooing the fly that's landing on me away. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so that's where we are right now. Never doing the Cornish cross again. That was disgusting, and we lost a lot of meat. And so good thing is that in the process of finding this gal who's a friend, who just purchased a plucker, to be able to coordinate with her every 14 weeks. We will be, she's going to bring up some eggs to go in my incubator, and within 14 weeks we'll be dispatching and butchering for our families. So that's where we stand. And yeah, I don't know. I know that a lot of people have gone from the Cornish cross to like the Freedom Rangers or the Red Rangers. When I already have a dual purpose bird, I just don't see the benefit of doing that. So I'm just going to stick with this, and I'll let you know how that program continues to work for us.
Don't come in. You're okay. Whoa, Mom.
Oh, shoot.
I told you not to open it. It's okay.
You're okay, buddy. Let him past you. Okay, now come out and let him get used to it. And then let's go get him some girls. Yep.
Girl.
Yep, that's her. So we are picking out the biggest. There we go. That was easy enough. We are picking out the biggest hens.
See, I'm not gonna hurt you.
To go in the breeding pen with RC, so that we can hopefully soon hatch out some new chicks that will be for our meat bird program. The White Sussex are a dual purpose breed.
Got you another girl, RC.
All right, so we have RC. This is Rooster Cogburn's son, and we've brought him 3 of the biggest girls that are not his siblings. They could be his mom or his aunt. Or his aunt. So anyway, we are putting them in closed quarters so it's easy for him to cover them. And we will go ahead and up their protein because they did just go through a little bit of a molt, and get them laying good. And we'll be collecting eggs to go into our incubator. So let's go get a nesting box ready, son. All right. Yeah, if we could get some fresh straw. Like, just grab you could actually probably, well, if you want to put it in there, that's fine. But grab a big chunk because we'll put it into the other ones too.
Where?
Behind the garden. What are you doing?
I don't have shoes on.
I don't either. What's your home?
I don't want to walk through this thick
Well,
stuff.
just make sure that there's no snakes in it.
Oh, this is snake.
Don't cut yourself on that metal. You have to really give them a lot because they will really trample it down to where there's next to nothing in there. Probably one more big good handful. Awesome. And then we'll bring the rest of that over. Here, I'll grab the nesting box if you'll grab the... And then we'll put those girls back there. They don't like using that. So I'm just going to have you lay some straw where they lay their eggs. They lay it literally behind the nesting box. All right, RC, let me get your girls a nesting box. Watch out. There you go. There we go. You're all right. Watch out. Watch out, girl. Yeah. Okay, this is AJ and Doc. And Doc absolutely loves AJ. He's like, hey, go this way. Oh my goodness. That's so... Did he find a bug? I love it. Oh! So cute. Does he go in the bigger pool often? Yeah. He's like, okay. Yeah. I love it. Isn't he adorable? Now Doc had a friend, right? Is she still in? Oh. Oh. Well, hi! Hi, guys! They're pretty good at keeping the weeds and the bugs down, huh? Yeah? I'm telling you, I keep trying to talk my husband into letting me get some ducks. He said they're just gonna make a mess everywhere. Hope y'all have a great day. See you next time.